Welcome to another exciting mathematics video brought to you by Upvision Concept Academy. So today we'll be looking at some past questions in the Maths Common Entrance Examination. We're going to be solving them and giving us solution. So this video is promising to be exciting. Stay tuned even as we start the lessons. 172 here says, what is the median of the scores? Median is the middle term when you arrange it from the smallest to the largest. That's according to the ascending order. So let's do this for that ascending order. So the least number here is 0, followed by 1 and 2 and 3. Then you have 4 twice. That's this and this, and have 5. So how many you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the middle one is 3 here and 3 here. So I have the middle one here as 3. So the answer is 3. Okay, so that's simple enough. For number 173, question number 173, it says find the mean of the following numbers. So mean is you add up this and divide by the distribution number. So 2.5 plus 4 plus 2.8 plus 8.5 plus 4.2 plus 2 all over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are here. Okay, so we're going to do this. This is 4 plus. Okay, so we can just do this. I can just come here and do summation here and just do it here. 2.5 plus 4.0. Let me just say 4 plus 2.8 plus 8.5 plus 4.2 and 2. All this addition. So this decimal part and the whole number part. So this is 5 plus 5 is 10 and 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. That's 0 here. Dot, then take 2. Okay, intelligent addition. I have 2. So if I add it 2 here, it's already 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. So 18 plus 2 is 20 plus 4 is 24. So already I have 24 as the addition of all this and 6 under here. So 6 here, 1, 6 here, 4. Answer is 4. All right, so we'll move on to the next question. Okay, so we have 2 questions on the board. Number 174 says simplify. Simplify. So I have a fraction, 174. I have 2 over 5 plus 2 over 7. Okay, open and close bracket times 1 minus 1 over 8. So I'm going to solve the ones in the bracket separately, then multiply the answers. So when I solve this, I get the answers. Solve this, I get the answer, then multiply. So for this side, for this brackets, I can rule my line. 5 and 7, LCM is 35. I just multiply them. So 5 into 35 is 7 times. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 7 into 35 is 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10. So I will say times, then I rule my line here again. I have 8. So this one effectively is 1 over 1. And so 1 into 8 is 8 times. 8 times 1 is 8. Minus 8 into 8 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so I can do this addition. 14 plus 10 is 24 over 35 times 7. 8 minus 1 is 7 over 8. So I can do my cancellation. 24 over 35 times 7 over 8. 7 here 1, 7 here 5. 8 here 1, 8 into 24 is 3. So my answer is 3 over 5. 3 over 5 is A option. A option. Okay, so for 175 question, it says a book costs $8.5. This dollar sign currency for United States. If the exchange rate is 135 naira, that is 1 naira $1 is 135. What is the cost of the book in Naira? So to get the cost of the book in Naira, I'll multiply this one by 135. Because if $1, okay, so 175 question. So when you say exchange rate, it means that $1 is equals to 135 Naira. So how much in Naira will $8.5 cost? That's what they're asking us. So just multiply 8.5 times 135. So I can do the maths here. 135 times 8.5. Okay, so 5 times 5 is 25, carry 2. Put the 2 here. 5 times 3 is 15, plus that 2 is 17. 7, carry 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. 8 times 5 is 40, carry 4. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 4, 28. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2, 10. Okay, so I'll add up. I have 5, I have 7, this plus this, I should have 14 and 1. Now, because there's only one decimal point here, I'll put decimal point here. That's I count it only 1 to this side and 1 to this side. So this is the answer. 1,147 Naira 50 kobo. So the answer is C. Okay. So move on to the next question. Okay, so I have number 176 on the board. It says the average age of 4 boys is 13 years. If one of them is 10 years old, what is the average age of the remaining boys? What is the average age of the remaining boys? Okay, so we are going to start by, we'll start by writing down the formula for average. The average, 176, average is equals to total sum of distribution over number of distribution. Okay, so we are given the average already for 4 boys as 13 years. So that average is 13. Then I now have total sum. Let me say T, total sum, TS, total sum over number of distribution. So there are 4 boys there. So the total sum for 4 boys, total sum is equals to 13 times 4 will give me 52. So this is the average, the total sum of 4 boys. If you have 4 boys, total sum. So the now said one of the boys is 10. So if I now remove 10 from this one, so 52 minus 10 will give me 42. This 42 is the total sum for the remaining 3 boys. Total sum for the remaining 3 boys. Total sum for the 3 boys remaining. Okay, so I've gotten this one now. So if we have this one, 42, as total sum of the 3 boys remaining, the average will now be TS. Sorry, average for 3. Average for 3 is equals to this 42 over 3. So 3 here 1, 3 here 1 into 12 is 4. So the answer is 14. 14 is the average of the remaining one. So what we just did here was that we have gotten the average for the 4 boys as 13. So by the time you multiply 4 times 13, 4 times 13, you get the total sum of the distribution for 4 boys. Remove, they said when one of them, if one of them is 10 years old, what is the average remaining boys? So if you remove this 10 from this 52, you understand? You will now get the sum for the 3 boys. We don't want to know their age, we want to know their average. So you get the sum for the 3 boys, then that 3 boys, you divide by 3 to get the average for the remaining 3 boys. That's why we have 14 here. Okay, so the next question in this series of questions is number 177. 177, it says, how many minutes are there in between 7:30 a.m. and 2:15 p.m. of the same day? Okay, so how many minutes are there? So I can convert this 215 to 24 hours time so that I can do the division. 2:15 p.m. is the same thing as saying 14 hours 15 minutes. So I can now say I can subtract from 7 hours 30 minutes to get the hours, the minutes. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 1 minus 3 is cannot. I borrow 1 from here. But because this is hour side and minute side, if this 1 comes to this side, it's not going to be 10. It's going to be 60. So 1 from here to this place is 60. So when I get here, that 1 becomes 60. Yes, becomes 60. So 60 plus 1 is 61. 61 minus 3. Okay, let me do this way. Hold on. 15 minus 3, 15 minus 30 cannot go. The whole of this 15 minus 30 cannot go. So I will take 1 for here, it becomes 60. So 60 plus 15 is 5 and 7. So 75 minus 30. 5 minus 5 is 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. So what I have here is 45 minutes on this side. On this side. And the remaining 13 here. 13 minus 7 will give me 6. So I have it in hours, 6 hours, 45 minutes. But my answer, they say we should get it in minutes. So how many minutes make 1 hour? So I will have to convert 6:45 to minutes. I already have 45 minutes here and 6 hours here. So 6 times 60 plus 45. Okay. 6 times 60, this is rough. 6 times 60 is 360 plus 45. 0 plus 5 is 5. 6 plus 4 is 10. 0 carry 1. Then put the 1 here. 4. 405 minutes is the answer. And it is option A. Okay. Option A is the answer. So I go to number 178. All right, so we have the next question on the board here. So 178. It says, a car uses 10 liters of fuel for a journey of 40 kilometers. So 10 liters of fuel covers 40 kilometers on the average. What distance will 25 liters cover with the same speed? So what distance? We're looking for distance x kilometers. So this one has to do with that proportionality, where we say 10 liters over 25 liters is equal to 40 kilometer over s kilometer. So if 10 does 40 kilometers, how much will 25 do? That's what it is. So at this point, it's just cross multiply. So 10 times x is 10x is equals to 25 times 40 is 25 times 40. So to find x, I will say x is equals to 25 over 40 over 10. 0 will cancel 0. 25 plus 4 times 4. 25 times 4 is 100 kilometers. That's what this 25 liters of fuel will cover. 100 kilometers, sorry. So the next one says divide or dividing. Division. So we are to divide 14.625 by 0.05. So this one, just move this decimal point. If you move it 1, 2 to this point, I move it again 1, 2. The same thing I do down, I will do up. So I have my point should not be here. It has moved from here to here because of this movement too. So 1462.5 over 5. See? So I cannot divide. I cannot cancel. I say 5 here, 1, 5 here, into 14 is 2. There is 4 remaining here. Into 46 is 9. There is 1 remaining here. Into 12 is 2. There's 2 remaining here. I put my dot. So into 25 is 5. So the answer is 292.5, and that should be number C, option C. So you see how you do it. The first thing you do, just move the decimal point. I'll do it again. 14.625 over 0.05. Just move the decimal point. The same way you move it here, 1, 2. Also move it here, 1, 2. Use a new point. So write it again as 1462.5 over 5. So do your division, you get this. So we move on to the next question, number 180. Okay, so I have this question on the board. It says express the LCM of 4, 6, and 20 as a product of the prime factors. So this is just simply finding the prime factors. This is 4, this is 6, and this is 20. So these are going to be the prime factors. Prime factors are factors that can divide only itself and 1. So 2 into 2, 2 into 4 is 2. 2 into 6 is 3. 2 into 20 is 10. 2 into 2 is 1. Into 3 is 3. Into 10 is 5. 3 into 1, 1, and 5. 5 here, 1, 1, and 1. So this is the factors 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Okay. The next one says a rectangular prism has length 8 cm, width 5 cm, and height 3 cm. What is the volume of the prism? This is a prism, a rectangular prism. Just another form of saying keyboard, another way of saying keyboard. So these are the hidden details. Hidden details. Hidden details. Okay, so I have length, breadth, and length is 8 cm. Width is 3 cm. Then height is 5 cm. So the volume is length times breadth times height. Length is 8 times breadth is 3 times height is 5. Okay, 5 and 3. So by the time you do the maths, you have 120 cm cube. So the answer is A. All right, so I hope this video has been informative for you. I'd like to thank you for viewing.